don't pray. Huh?
At night.
At night?
I don't pray.
When do you pray?
I usually pray when I'm in trouble, or maybe I usually pray at night before I sleep.
Every day, in the morning, at night, every day. I pray like every day, you know. I pray for myself, I pray for my family, I pray for everybody around me. And I pray for success, you know, just to make good things coming on my way, you know.
Can you say your name?
Yes. Yes.
Guys, so good.
Live.
You're gonna be new.
Well, I try my best to pray like every night. I wouldn't say I do every night, but when I can, then I'll pray. But sometimes I kind of forget to pray. I don't know why, but I sometimes do.
I got pretty much the same reason as him, but I pray like once every 2 weeks or something like that, mostly. Sometimes I forget, innit? Like what he said.
Not since primary school.
Not since I was
And then you're made to pray in primary school.
Yeah,
They sit you all down. I was never christened.
I was.
But have you ever prayed since? Are you religious? No. It was summit to God.
Summit to
And
God.
then it ends in amen.
When do you
all
think
I
you
know.
would?
Yeah, I pray. Not just when I used to. I used to be a Christian, but now I kind of fell off the faith a bit. But I still pray. But when I used to pray nearly every day. But now it's kind of you get me? Got to get back on it kind of thing. Find the faith again, so to speak.
So what did you, or what do you pray for?
Just pray for more time. Usually pray for when you're in need. To be fair, like whether it's you need help in a bad situation, whether you're praying for someone else who's in a bad situation, or praying for goodness, or just praying. Most of the time, I know it's kind of bad, but when things are going good, you don't pray. When things are going bad, that's when you pray, innit? It's kind of the way. It's not the right way, but it's kind of the way we always fall into, innit?
So do you pray for certain people, or?
I have done in the past, yeah, I have done. Praying for certain people, or people have said, "Oh, Smith, I beg you pray for me, man. I'm going through A, B, and C. Would you pray for me?" Sometimes it's cliche, but sometimes they really mean it. So yeah. I have done in the past. Prayed for my mum, for my kids. You get me? Prayed for myself to like try and elevate and all that. Yeah, man. Praying good.
Perfect.
All right, yeah.
Thanks a lot.
All right, sweet.
We're from Oldham.
To make the world better.
Pray for the people who admire me.
Praying good.
Perfect.
All right, yeah.
Thanks a lot.
All right, sweet.
We're from Oldham.
And what? Yeah?
That's why
A girl?
I just never had my accent.
Okay, I do.
To be honest, church is down there. I'm sure it's one of the but the church that I used to go to in London,
I say like, you feel it like, you guys growing up, obviously, because of school and that, you need to encourage more people to get to school.
Good. Yeah. Talk to us. We're just
I know they need to
go with it.
They need to get more people. They need to get more people.
Primark.
as in needs, as in like what needs you see? What do you see can be improved?
Oh, like all the litter
Okay.
and people on the streets who sleep on the streets.
Cool.
Just don't disrespect it.
The needs, I really think that it needs to be more tidy, and I really think that the government is like not focusing as much as they're focusing on London. They should focus on Manchester more, and like build up more buildings, taller buildings, and then bring more offices. Like make Manchester, like do constructions around this area, in order to make this city popular as well, so people can have attention on it. Well, if I could ever do something, I would. If I could, I would open an organization which I can listen to people's view, and if I'm able to help them and sort out their problems, I would help them. My world, I can change my world being a successful person. Yeah, and I can have the things I want. Yeah, like that.
Cool.
I see people moving around, homeless people moving around. Those people that needs food, drink, the homeless people basically. Yeah, I think that's a really good need that we have to look into. Right. Basically, it's just giving a helping hand to those that needs them. If you see anyone that's not got food, if you can help, it's gonna go a long way. Probably giving them food, give them some money to buy some food and all that. Right. Right. If the poor is within my reach, I'm gonna say if I can kind of reach out to those that needs them. Like the homeless people, give them food. Give them some money if I got some anyway. Give them some and say if I can kind of make a kind of difference in their lives.
Cool.
Yeah. Am I good?
Thank you very much, sir.
What's your name, sorry?
Phil.
Phil.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Phil.
Well, I'll say like that. Then we need to help like the little youth that are growing up, because like street crime and all that is becoming increasingly dangerous and that. So we just need to help them out, encourage people to stay on in school, because I think that's what we're losing nowadays. Because children are not seeing no point in education no more. We need to remind people why education is important. Try and stop the youth crimes and everything that's going on. So yeah.
You pretty much said everything I wanted to say, so I've got no more thing to say.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, I just think, helping like places like youth centers, libraries, opening new facilities and that to help people. That would be good, because I think that's what we're lacking. Like there's not enough places for youth to hang around, so they just find the need to hang around the street and they end up causing crime. So I think new facilities and places for youth people to hang around would be a better place, which will help.
Mostly what I think is something for them to get involved in, some activities like either football, which is going around, but it's kind of dying down now. It's not getting encouraged anymore. Something active, like maybe filming, music, something to just give them hope for a better future in the world, for a better life, Just something simple, something for them to have dreams about, for something to aim for in the future when they grow up, and better jobs. Simple.
Very good.
Thank you.
Really
Thank
good.
Thanks,
for having me day, yeah?
Let's get the walk away shot.
I think they're going to go home and think about what they just said.
Okay, emotional needs, then yeah, definitely people need to be challenged more. They need to be given more opportunity so that they have their ambition and that they can then subsequently be, if they're given more choice, they can go and get it easier if it's more readily available to them, instead of, you know, I think there's so much choice out there, but I don't think it's sort of, people see it as so far away, it's not within reachable distance. So if it was maybe easier for them to get to, they'd be more pushed and motivated to want to change their lives, I guess. I think if you increase people's confidence, they're more likely to feel that, you know, that in itself is a motivation for people to want to get up and think, I can do this, I'm good enough to do this, I'm capable of doing this, and change their lives, I guess, probably. I think a lot of people think it's all about qualifications and it's all about exams, but actually there's so many vocational things that people can do nowadays. You know, my dad, for example, is a very successful businessman and hasn't got a qualification to his name, and he's pretty much made himself, you know, and then you've got obviously entrepreneurs and people who self-succeed, I guess.
We need less of them mimes and those singing people. They're quite annoying.
And the people that come up to you in the street are like, have you got a minute?
Yeah.
In this city, I think there needs to be more stuff for the youth, like, you know, sports centres, youth clubs. Do you get what I'm saying? Just more things for the youth to do rather than just chill. You get me? Or ride bikes. You get me? You know, actual things for them to do, activities. You get me? Football, whatever it is, but just, you know, opportunity for the youth to you know, use their time, or they're going to use it for something else, innit? Devil makes work for idle thumbs, that's what they say, innit? Well, I've done mentoring. Well, I'm an actor, a musician, done youth mentoring, been on youth projects, working with younger people, and just trying to, you might not be able to change them, but you can kind of let them have a think about what they're doing. They might not change, but they might just re-evaluate certain things and re-evaluate certain views and how they look at certain things, and they might just have a different approach to things and start a change, and it might start it, and then someone else will help, and then in life they might meet someone else that adds to what I've started. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah.